Hey guys, what is happening and welcome back to another Marquee Matchups episode. Today, as you can see, we have a bit of a different Marquee Matchups, an expensive one this week, and as you see the reward is a foot swap card which is Marwan Fellaini. So we'll go and have a look at the fixtures here, and as you can see they've used all the Champions League second leg semi-final games, so a lot of these are quite expensive, so just make sure you've got your club stacked up with some players. If not, it is going to cost you a little bit this week. So we'll start off with Roma versus Barcelona. This one requires 2 players from Roma, 2 from Barcelona, only 3 players maximum from one league, and then the overall rating needs to be 78, and you need to have at least 3 rare players and a chemistry of 90. So quite a demanding one to start. We get a premium gold players pack for this. As you can see, my Barcelona players are Citizen and Van Marlen, and then my Roma players are El Shaarawy and Jesus, the centre back. So I did this based on Brazilian based theme really, and then I stuck in Montoya here right back as well because of the leagues and the other bits of bobs. It was the best way to get the 90 chemistry for me. So we'll go through the players. We've got Citizen in goal, then we've got Montoya, Van Marlen, Jesus at centre back, then we've got Nascimento, Mendes, Fred here from Shakhtar, then we've got Alain, Malcolm, Jonathan, El Shaarawy, and that is the squad there for us. We'll submit that. What I would say is if you can try and get a full nation in around some of the players, and do so, and try and get a couple of players maybe from the nations that link as well. France is a really good nation to do as well. So second game we're going to be doing here, second one of the marquee matchups is going to be Man City versus Liverpool. Now we go and have a look at this. You can see here BPL based teams, so there's no limit on players from a league, it's just 1 from clubs, so you can't have more than 4 players from a club. You've got to have 2 Liverpool players, 2 Man City players, team overall rating of 80, so quite high again, and then a chemistry of 85. So I did a full BPL squad. As you can see, I've got Mignolet and Robertson as my Liverpool players. Robertson I had to buy, he was 1,000 coins, and then we've got Jesus, which I already had in the club, and Bravo up there as well. So as you can see, just a full BPL team, very simple to do for this one. If you've got a lot of BPL players in your club, you should be okay. It's just getting that rating up above as well, because obviously Robertson was 75 rated, but yeah, we've done it here quite easily. You've got Mignolet in goal, Hector Bellerin, we've got Michael Keane, Lejeune from Newcastle, then we've got Lindelof from United, Robertson from Liverpool, Romeu from Southampton, Choupo-Moting from Stoke, Atsu from Newcastle, and then we've got Bravo and Jesus from Man City to finish it off. So we submit that one there. For this one, get a what is this one? It is a Prime Electron Players pack, so I'm not sure with the Electron Players what you get. Mostly it's a mix of bronze, can be a mix of bronze, silver and gold, but sometimes they're just silver and gold, so we'll check them out at the end anyway. Moving on to the third section now, the marquee matchups. We've got Bayern versus Sevilla. So if we go in here, you can see that we've got our squad here filled out. Another premium gold players pack for this one. You need 3 Bayern or Sevilla players. So for this one I just chose to use 3 Sevilla players. You need to have at least exactly 4 clubs used within this, so I'll explain that in just a moment with the way that I've done it. Minimum of 6 gold players as well. You do need an overall rating of 78, so generally you need mostly gold players anyway, and then a chemistry of 70, which is nice and easy to surpass for this one. So as you can see, I've got 3 Sevilla players. I've got a goalkeeper, 2 centre back, and right back. Then I've actually got a third there, just to help the clubs to be exactly 4. So we've got 1 club section here on the right hand side. Then we've got in this diamond here at the top, we've got all players from this team. Which team is this in Bundesliga? So it's Augsburg in the Bundesliga, and as you can see there, it doesn't even matter where the players play. You've got striker, goalkeeper, CDM, just because the chemistry is so low that you need to get. Then I've got 2 PSG players here, centre back and left back, and then I've just got another player from League Arm which finishes off the squad. So we'll go through the players here. I will just skip through these because I don't want this video to be too long. I think it's going to be quite a lengthy one anyway. It's quite an in-depth marquee matchups this week, so hopefully you guys will be able to understand what route I'm going with teams on this. But we will submit this one and then go on to the final squad, which is going to be Real Madrid versus Juventus. Now this one here is another one which is quite demanding. The overall rating has to be 81. You've got 1 Real Madrid player to get 1 Juventus player. Players from 1 club at a maximum of 6, which is fine because I don't really think most people are going to use more than 6 players from 1 club. But it is that overall rating that kills this one. So we've got Szczesny here, and then I've got Asensio. Now Asensio is untradeable, that's why I'm using him. Obviously brought the rating up, and also Icardi that I'm using here is untradeable as well. So I'm just getting rid of players that I just don't really need. I don't do this account for anything else other than marquee matchups really. So using them 2 players there, and then the rest is just a Serie A squad. So I will flip through the players here. Szczesny to start off with, and then the rest of the team you see there. Just going through all of the players. Obviously I've used a stories card there. I think they've lowered the price cap on that card as well, just because people are trying to abuse the fact of his death, which is really disgusting to be honest. So anyway, besides the fact of that, we are finishing on off 96 chemistry on that. We will submit this and we will get the marquee matchups completed for this week. We get a rare election players pack, and then overall we complete the marquee matchups and we get a Marouane Fellaini swap player card. So we'll be doing this on my Road to Glory account as well, Road to World Cup. So hopefully I can get that swap player in as well, which will be nice and profitable for us. But it is an expensive marquee matchup, so just beware with this one. Hopefully you guys have got your clubs nicely stacked up. Sorry, my words just are not coming out in the right way today. So we'll start off with, we'll do the 2 premium gold players packs. I'm hoping for similar pack luck to last week. We've got Alexis Sanchez in our marquee matchups last week. No boards in the first pack. Disappointing, so we'll skip through that and see if there's anyone decent from any of the clubs. We have got Karius from Liverpool, so we will send him straight up to the trade pile. And we've got Navas from Sevilla as well, so that's 2 good players. They're going to make us a nice little bit of profit because they're needed obviously for this week's marquee matchups. And we'll put that rest of that stuff on the transfer list. Now the second premium gold players pack, I'd like to see a board from this one. Obviously you put a lot of players into these clubs, but we do not into this challenge, and we do not get boards on the second one. So pack luck is not looking as good as last week. We will see what we can get here. Joe Hart there, he might go for a nice penny or 2, but nothing else really there in the club. So on to the last 2 packs, the Electron Players pack. So we've got a Prime Electron Players pack. We see 6 rares in this one, 6 golds as well. I'm hoping that we're going to get a board from at least one of these. We don't get one from this one either. Wow, these packs are really poor today. I think I've worn out all my pack luck recently. If you would watch my Road to World Cup episode, we do get Lichtsteiner though, who's going to be decent, so I'll put him up on the transfer list. Padacato there as well, and we will send that one. So we're on to the last pack now. If you have enjoyed this video, then please drop a like down below. We're on to this rare Electron Players pack. Hopefully we can get ourselves something good from this one. 12 rares in this one, and no boards again. Oh my word, absolute con. It's an absolute con this week for marquee matchups. I cannot believe I've not got a board from one of them packs. We do get Hector Bellerin, who we already submitted in. But once again, wow, that is a really poor pack. But anyway, like I said, if you have enjoyed this, please drop a like. Subscribe if you're new already, and we'll be doing marquee matchups again next week. Thank you very much for watching, and peace.